Welcome back, wrestling fans, and I just finished directing for a wrestling show. Someday you're going to see me talk about this in this channel. Thank you so much for 300 subs, but today we've got a massive show for you today, diving into the latest backstage drama, future plans in wrestling. We're going to address the curious case of the Jey Uso victory that got flooded with dislikes, WWE's major plans to protect Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed. Plus, let's find out how much Mercedes Moné is charging for independent wrestling appearances and more. Subscribe to Anarchy Wrestling if you're into wrestling news update, and let's get right into it. WWE ignored dislike bomb on Jey Uso victory video. Backstage reaction revealed. Following Jey Uso's Battle Royal win on Raw, a victory that set up his title match against CM Punk at Saturday's night main event, the YouTube video of the moment was reportedly hit with an unusually high number of dislikes, over 64,000 compared to 30,000 likes. Yikes. However, sources speaking to Fightful Select indicate that WWE is completely unconcerned. The company generally doesn't take dislike counts seriously, mainly because YouTube hit that feature back in 2021. Any number you see now is an estimation provided by third-party browser extensions, which are prone to inaccuracies and manipulation. Crucially, the report confirms that regardless of their validity, these dislike counts will have zero impact on Jey Uso's future creative plans. Basically, WWE attitude is, we'll stick to our plan, thanks. And if any of you think WWE is bothered by it, then they wouldn't carry on with the likes of Eva Marie, Charlotte Flair, and maybe even Triple H's Reign of Terror. Why Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed were pulled from Raw Battle Royal. Why weren't Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed in the Raw Battle Royal this past Monday? The Wrestling Observer newsletter has the answer. It was an intentional decision because WWE has big plans for both superstars. Dave Meltzer reported that WWE is determined to protect the momentum and individual star power of Breakker and Reed, keeping them out of multi-man matches where they might be needlessly eliminated or their impact diluted. The long-term goal is to build both men into future main event attractions. While a Tag Team Championship run had been discussed to elevate the titles, the current focus is on strong singles run. In fact, Breakker is expected to eventually capture the World Heavyweight Championship. However, since the upcoming title match is on a lower profile, Peacock exclusive event, Saturday night's main event that is, WWE didn't view it as the right moment for his first title win, so they opted to keep him out of the Battle Royal entirely. And I think that's a brilliant decision, but most importantly, I'm just glad that Bronson Reed is also somebody who they are protecting. That is an unusual superstar that I think is going to surprise many fans. Mercedes Moné's shocking independent booking fee revealed 5 times the market average. We have a fascinating peek behind the curtain at the incredible drawing power of Mercedes Moné. According to Dave Meltzer in the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Moné is reportedly commanding an appearance fee of $25,000 for independent wrestling show bookings. The astonishing figure was revealed after a promoter reached out to her team. For context, Meltzer pointed out that top-tier independent stars typically charge around $5,000 per booking. That means Moné is charging roughly 5 times the market average, a price point even international majors like CMLL or Rev Pro rarely exceed for a single appearance. This high fee highlights the massive value and star power Moné brings to any show, a point that aligns with President Tony Khan's recent praise for her passion despite the high cost. The only thing I'm wondering right now is that does the fee of $25,000 also come with the condition of her winning the promotion's women's championship? Triple H assures writers AI won't steal jobs, but backstage trust remains low. The controversy over WWE's move toward AI-based storytelling continues. Following reports of the company appointing a new senior director of creative strategy to integrate AI, there's been predictable concern backstage about job security. Dave Meltzer reports that WWE upper management was reportedly upset about speculation that AI could replace writers. At a recent production meeting, Triple H specifically clarified that no one in the writers' room would be replaced. However, one source noted that even if AI only eliminates some entry-level positions, it could dry up the pipeline for training new creative writers. Adding to the tension is the lack of backstage trust, particularly after the recent handling of the Seth Rollins injury. Many feel that the new corporate structure of TKO lacks loyalty to its staff. Compounding the issue, the data being fed to the AI reflects old Vince McMahon era booking, which some worry won't connect with today's audience, even if the AI software is expected to improve over time. But my take as a wrestling fan would be, if I know there's not somebody who is passionate about wrestling that is writing the show, I'm gonna lose interest really quick. Survivor Series WarGames match in jeopardy. Injuries force potential major lineup change. The planned men's WarGames match for Survivor Series was set to be one of the most star-studded ever. The Bloodline, Punk, Reigns, Fatu, Jey Uso, and a mystery partner taking on a powerhouse heel team, Rollins, Breakker, Reed, Lesnar, and Theory. However, the lineup is now in jeopardy. According to Wrestling Observer newsletter, key injuries to Jacob Fatu and Seth Rollins in the main event scene mean the match may need to be adjusted. While Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Bron Breakker, and Bronson Reed are expected to lead their respective sides, number of top names sideline could force a change. There's even a speculation within the company that the match could pivot to a program involving the Wyatt family against the MFTs. Despite the current injury issues, the report notes that Survivor Series remains a perfect place for big surprises, like a main roster call-up or a major debut to fill a mystery partner spot. And there you have it for today's episode, jam-packed with a lot of news. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in another wrestling update video.